It's really cold in this room though because I like purposely don't have the vents on because I don't want like the dust from the rest of the house coming into this room, obviously because of the dolls. Oh, gotta, I have like some dried, I gotta wipe my nose. Oh, right, I'm cold. Probably the rest of the coldness from this room trickled out to the rest of the house. And now the furnace is like, or is just on a timer thing.
What's a thermostat? So what's the temperature in the house you can certify?
Okay. Oh, the flame game's on. I'm going to take. Hello. I went to get my house coat because it's like cold in here. How are you guys? Dylan, hey. I think I saw your comment. I was like replying to comments, but I didn't like finish like fully replying to all my comments. This is just my blonde hair that grew out. But how are you, Dylan? How are you? Nis the elf. I feel like I should address you like by a formal name. Yeah. How are you guys? How is everybody doing? I kind of wanted to like wonder if I turn off the overhead light. Oh no, that makes it too dark. I wanted to just kind of check in with people. How's everybody feeling this week? I don't know why I feel so compelled to ask. I just like, I'm gonna turn these down a bit. I think they're like too bright. Just curious. It's cold. Yeah, the vent is like underneath this table over here, but I have it closed because I have this paranoia about like dust coming into this room. And yeah, I was thinking I need to like, this is my closet and I need to like kind of semi-organize this closet. So I thought I would show you guys. So before I went on my saving diet, I like decided I was going back to work at a adult entertainment nightclub. And I decided I would buy some new shoes because where are they? I absolutely oh, they're not in this bag. Where are they? Oof. They're in this bag. I can't wear these anymore. I'll never wear these again for more than an hour or two. I feel like this lighting is not flattering me at the moment. But yeah, I'll never wear these again for more than an hour or two because wearing these for 5 hours, 5.5 hours is not good for your hips, for your body. It's not sustainable. So I decided to invest in some shoes and so that they would be more comfortable for work because like a good amount of the job is standing. Pretty Little Liars and Clean Your Space. Cleaning is good. Congratulations on cleaning. Cleaning is good. I need to clean. Well, I dusted all of these walls actually. And I made like some space up over here. So there is some space for dolls to go from downstairs. Pretty Little Liars, I've seen so many clips of that on TikTok, and it looks like a show that I would really enjoy, but obviously have to get into it first. But as it stands, there's maybe a little bit of drama going on in my own life. So I don't know if I need to watch more drama on TV. I love K-dramas. I'm trying to find another good K-drama right now. I think we're going to finish my Hollow Love. If anybody watches K-drama, come on out and let me know. But yeah, these are the shoes that I got for work. I got these. And I ended up selling Monglise to my friend Celeste. So Pull-Up Monglise is officially adopted by a friend of mine. So Pull-Up, okay, this lighting is way better. Pull-Up Monglise is now out of my possession. So that sale pretty much, and the sale of one of my custom pull-up dolls, the one that had the Slipknot shirt, those funded these 2 pairs of shoes. So I've been doing pretty good with my saving diet. It's so nostalgic for you, like coming out during your teen years, and has a lot of memories. I love that though. I love nostalgia. It's like, and like stuff you watched in your teen years. Actually, in my like preteen and then teen years, I watched a lot of Sex in the City. And when I watched that back, I was probably a bit young to be watching that. But when I watched that back, I had some nostalgia. But I definitely am interested in watching Pretty Little Liars. I love TV. I love watching TV too. These are the other shoes that I got. They're really cute. They have like a little heart base, and then they have like this little heart buckle on the side. Really, really cute. I'm streaming again from upstairs because we have guests in our basement right now. So yeah, I cannot access my stream room in the basement. So I am streaming from up here, but I really am looking into kind of like transforming the space somehow. I really want to put some sort of like, I really want to replace this corner over here. I'm going to pull back a little bit more. This is the door when you first come in. This is kind of like what you see when you first walk in. So over here, I kind of want to, oh, whoops. That's not a good angle. There we go. I was thinking in this space over here, I could put like some cute little couch or something, like some sort of small little couch, and get rid of this and make a space for this downstairs. And I'm still on the fence with this wonderful thing. I was talking about it on my TikTok the other day, and it's so dope. Like, it's honestly so cool. I'm gonna dismount and show you this, but I just don't know where to put it, and I feel like it's so awkward. I don't know if you saw this. Okay, I'm gonna just dismount. Hold up here. Hey Jake, how's it going? How are you today? So it's my friend's divorce party tonight. So I told them I could get there like around 9. That's like an hour from now. So I got this on Facebook Marketplace, yeah. And I got it for like 20 bucks. It's such good value. Let me just bring some light on it. Sorry, I'm shaking. Right? How was your day today? What did you do? It has carpet and this wallpaper, and then each level has like actual texture on the roof. So it's really dope, but it's just kind of awkward. And I don't know. I don't like it there, and I thought about moving it over here, but I don't think that I'm gonna like it there either. So I'm not too sure about I'm not too sure about what's gonna go on with it. But I'm happy just to like know that I also have it and the option is there for me to decide what to do with it. I wish that I could just throw it in our garage, but there, I don't know. I could probably make room for it in there. It's pretty packed in there though. There's like a lot going on in there. So yeah, I was gonna organize my closet a little bit, but I don't know. I feel like it's a bit of a tackle, and well, it's not so bad, but it's pretty organized as it stands. But I feel like it needs a couple things. A couple things. So I do really want the Angelic Pretty doll. I've decided that I don't think that I like those Worry pull-ups. Worry, Woori. They're really cute. Angie, a Mocha Crush, reviewed them on her Instagram. I think she's going live tomorrow too. And we were just very not really like seriously discussing, but just like maybe doing like a face up tutorial video collab. So I had some ideas on that, and I was thinking that my idea was like doing a live stream, basically course on how to face up. Yeah, so there's a whole collection of stuff up here as well, which Jake, I don't know if you've seen. I've reviewed my manga collection. I do have a separate video of my manga collection. Some of my manga is over here with my Sailor Pluto scepter. I can actually spin this over my head pretty good, and I've practiced with it. So, oh, it's got a little spider web. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I don't want little spiders in here. There are a bunch of creepy crawlies in this house though. So this was like 3D printed. Each piece was like 3D printed individually, and then I just painted it. I got the print file from Etsy. The print file was only like 25 bucks. And then my friend printed it for me and only charged me like $100 to print it, which I don't know if that was a good deal or not a good deal. To buy it on Etsy, somebody was selling it already painted and you just had to assemble it on your own, I think. They were selling it for like $3.50. Somebody was selling another one. Oh, it's kind of dusty. That like lit up at the top. Ooh, I don't like that it's dusty. I'm gonna get a little cloth. It is a staff. There's always crawlies. Thank you. I'm glad you like my manga collection. I can show you some titles if you guys like. We can talk about manga. Dylan is the one to talk to about manga. You should create some content around manga. I feel like your mind on manga has a lot to say. I don't know if I have much to say about manga because I really don't have as much manga as some people have. But I'm like, is it just me? Or it seems really drippy. Like some of the... I know it fell once, and like some of the glue, it fell, and then like some of the pieces came off. But I don't know if it's just me. On the top here, it just seems like there's like some sort of like sap or something. Like, I don't know if that's just glue. It also seems to be the case up here, but I think it's just glue that I had let bleed because I glued it back together like really quickly. And the glue was supposed to dry clear, but it looks like it bled out and it didn't dry clear. Which in the bottle, it doesn't even look clear. But I guess I can just paint over that. Because what had happened is it had fallen. And so I don't know if you can see. You can kind of see the little bump there. And some of the pieces kind of like fell off and I needed to re-glue it. You definitely should. Is that a staff you're holding? It is. It's Sailor Pluto's staff. So I was actually thinking of getting my friend to paint, to print, I should say, Sailor Pluto, my little Sailor Pluto pull-up doll one. Here's Sailor Pluto pull-up. I'll like pull her down. She's so cute. I'll never let her go. like, definitely. I'll never ever. So I just dusted everybody. But she's so cute. Everybody likes, like, who's your favorite Sailor Scout? Everybody has a favorite Sailor Scout or Sailor Senshi for a reason. But you know what it was for me? It's these earrings and the green hair and just the color scheme and her vibe in general. She just has a very, like, 80s goddess, 80s goth disco goddess vibe going on. And so I have the earrings. I have pretty much the entire cosplay, but I don't have, like, the little belt made out of keys. And I do want to get, like, the little belt made around my waist. I have, where is it? Oh no, that's my Sailor Moon. So I do have the cosplay. This I got as a heart, and I have the earrings, and I have the headpiece is really cool too. Where is it? Oh, here it is. They're really well made cosplay pieces. I got them. I got them on Etsy. Sailor Mercury. I feel sad. I did part ways with my Sailor Mercury doll, but I love her too. She's so smart, and she's kind of like, she's full-blown waifu material. Yeah. I feel like if you're going to waifu anybody up, you should waifu Sailor Mercury or Sailor Mars. I just feel like. So I actually am thinking of parting ways with this thing. I love it, but you know what? I actually don't even open it or use it. I use these bins a lot over here that carry, like, all of my doll clothes. I don't even really remember. Let's go into this because I don't even really remember what is in here. Oh my gosh, sorry. Oh, I should show you my Pikachu, actually. This live stream is just like a tangent upon tangent. So this, I'll just make sure my hands are clean. Yeah, okay. I just vacuumed him. I always wanted a Pikachu, and we were looking at different Pikachus everywhere. And I always kind of decided that I didn't think that any Pikachus that I had seen looked like Pikachu. Like, there was something about it that looked more just like a plushie of Pikachu, but didn't actually look like Pikachu. Oh, yeah. So I have 2 Instagrams. I have a million Instagrams. No, just kidding. I have, how do I add chat? How do I do this? I don't know. Can I? So it's Pulip Palace, pulip.pallace, and Doll Street Journal, like Wall Street Journal, but Doll Street Journal. Yay! I will follow your dolls and manga. Man, I love consuming weeby content on social media. I've, like, trained myself, and so now it's not like I consume this content and I want to buy every last little thing. It's more so like I take it as an opportunity to consume the content, because it's like I have that thing because I got to see a really good picture of it, or I got to experience it on social media. And so it's like I live vicariously through these, and I get inspired. There's so many different things on social media where it's like manga or toys but what I'm really pulled to right now is some sort of, like, kind of Korean, Japanese, like Hawaii, minimal pastel bedroom aesthetic. And on my Pinterest, I've, like, created a pin board, and there's all of these, like, Sanrio themed bedrooms and there's all of these bedrooms and rooms that look like they're in Japan or Korea, and they have like a really specific aesthetic to them. And it's somewhere like a minimal retro fancy, I think, with pastel color palettes or strong palette of mostly white with a couple hints of beige or a couple hints of mint. And I'm really feeling this aesthetic, like a wavy mirror, cool kind of like 80s looking lamp, but just like dominantly white or dominantly pale pink or dominantly like pale blue and like cinema roll themed. And it's just such a very clear aesthetic, and I want to somehow bring it into this space in this room. And I really love decor and interior design as much as I love dolls. But that's like what I'm mostly pulled towards right now, beyond buying like new cosplay or buying new outfits or buying new dolls. It's like that's like the one thing that's kind of like, come over here and play over here. Okay, yeah. You can, so you know what I use for my photos? The app Meitu. I wish that that app would just work with all social media platforms, because there are all of these filters on the app Meitu. It's like a Korean app, and there's all of these smoothing filters. Like you can do everything on this app. It's like kind of crude and vulgar, but somebody on YouTube was like, "Oh, filters are like for like I don't even want to say it, but they were saying like it's for like people who can't afford plastic surgery." But I think that was a bit of a far reach to be saying that, because not even people who can afford it doesn't mean they would necessarily like go for it. Like there are some things that I personally, and like I all the power to the people who, to anyone who wants to go and get those things, but like I know I'm getting like wrinkles in my forehead and like my smile lines are coming through, but like I don't know. I definitely and people are going to like hype up and say like, "Oh no, your nose is cute." But like I've always wanted to correct this like little bump. That's just a personal preference, but I am scared of filler, and I just don't know much about it. I'd have to do more research on it. But that's just the one thing that freaks me out. Like I don't know if I can go that far. So I know what you mean though. I'm really self-conscious about pictures. I've just gotten used to going live on YouTube and being on YouTube just as I am. I have some videos in the past where I think I look absolutely ratchet. But at this point, like I've done so many videos, I just don't even care. Don't you read manga books? I do. I do. I'm reading a few right now, but we are in the other doll. Hey, Chris, how was your day? How are you? Hello. How's it going? Did you make any yummy Asian food recently? Um, I actually am starting a whole other tangent now. I am starting this other Pinterest board because my son wants me to make him like cuter lunches. So I want to make like Pikachu out of rice, and I want to make like Pikachu heads out of rice, and like I want to do some research and study a little bit more of this cute bento box vibe and elevate my son's lunches. That is so sweet. No filters tonight, but the soft lighting does kind of smooth out your face. So if I turn it off, if I turn it off, both of them, then you can kind of see like a bit of the texture, the real texture in my face. And yeah, I'm aging. I'm 33, so I'm aging, I'm aging. But that doesn't bother me, especially with all these apps now where you can just airbrush yourself. I think at the end of the day, people are so beautiful, especially when they're smiling. And yeah, I worked last night and somebody was like, "You're so beautiful." And I was like, "Thank you, you're beautiful." And he was all, "No, I'm not." And I was like, "Yes, you are, and beauty is like, don't get me wrong, I totally buy into like doing makeup, cosplayers, and like I follow all of that stuff and I consume all of that content, but like beauty is within. It always will be, and everyone is beautiful. How we see ourselves on the outside though, and like how we want to show up aesthetically, that can vary. And I think it's important to exercise like both ends of the spectrum. Throw on a bunch of makeup, like contour, and try that all out, and also try enjoying your face without makeup too. So um you know, I don't want to be, I admit I used to be one of those girls that was like, I don't know how girls can wear foundation. Like it was just really immature of me. I was like really young and I was just like insecure, or maybe I was just cocky. I don't know. And now it's like, I just prefer foundation because I prefer to look a little more pale. I'm like doing a sick girl makeup today. I put like blush just like in a triangle section here. And I like it without foundation and I like it with foundation. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I could wear like a lot of foundation every single day because I just personally don't like the way it feels. But if you don't mind it, you're comfortable with it, then good for you. Like that's something that is, I'm not how do I put this? Before I used to be like, oh, I would say like, oh, I don't understand. But it's like now I totally understand. That's your preference. That's how you like doing your makeup. You're comfortable doing it. Cool. I don't have to like be all like, oh, I don't do that. Like that was something that I definitely grew out of. You like the t-shirt I'm wearing? Oh, thank you. My anime collection, quadruple A, still beautiful. Speaking of which, oh my goodness, I missed. You just finished Black Friday shopping. Nope, not this year. Family did lasagna for Thanksgiving. Oh, yummy. I love lasagna. I haven't made lasagna in a long time. What did you buy? What did you buy, Chris? What is everybody buying for Black Friday? Will you share? Because I didn't buy anything today because I'm on a saving diet. I got really close to buying these Inuyasha clothing items on Doll's Kill, but I just was like, no, I don't need these. I'm trying to go to Japan. I'm trying to go to Japan. I'm saving for Japan. You don't often read manga novels, but you read Marvel and DC graphic novels. Yeah, there's some really great adaptations in Marvel and DC, and my favorite, I guess, like American graphic novel is Watchmen, The Watchmen, and V for Vendetta. They're so much better than the movies. They're really good. They're really good. Oh, and Why the Last Man. I don't know if anybody's read that. That one's really good as well. Mars by Fuyumi Soryo. I'm taking a screenshot of that because your manga. This is my face in the screenshot. Fuyumi Soryo. I think I told you to arrive yesterday. I can't wait to post it on Instagram. That's sick. Yeah, you need to post your epic, because like you go out of your way to find like series that are like really not mainstream. And I think that people don't know. I mean, I didn't know how wide the world of manga is. And when I got to Japan, I was like, oh, it's so much bigger than I even thought it was after seeing everything in Japan. Yeah, Faye Valentine. We watched the live action and then we watched like a handful of the original anime. And after I watched some of the original anime, I was like, oh, I love her. I do. Have you seen the my anime collection, quadruple A, 5 A's? Have you seen the Cowboy Bebop live adaptation? And if anybody has, what did you guys think of it? I'm curious. In comparison to the anime, because Faye Valentine is like so different. It's just not even the same. So different, so different. Your skin texture still looks really good though. I don't see any skin imperfections. Oh, generosity. Love thyself and love what you do. Word. That's facts. I've been using the Crunchyroll Black Friday sale. Okay, people buy stuff on Black Friday and Crunchyroll. I keep seeing that, but I don't know if that's like I think that's an American thing only. Can't pass up Viz manga for $6 a volume. You went all out yesterday. Word. Hey, yeah, that's $6 a volume is decent. I'm surprised I haven't even spent that 100. I don't even know if that Cali, it was like a pull-up Cali or Cassie doorbuster is still available. I'm just so skimpy right now. I have spending anxiety. Like I just can't. My stomach is like, you must go back to Japan. So luckily my system's like keeping me grounded. Not really buying, just window shop. Hey, I love window shopping can be just as good as actually shopping. And that's again, I've said this before, but that's how I felt in Japan as well. It's like people always comment on some of my Japan content. They're like, oh, I would buy everything. Everyone's different though. Like some people really do need to buy the thing. It's pulling me as well, buying a Nile perch outfit. Ever since my friend dressed me in Nile perch, it's on my mind, but I don't know, it's pretty pricey. It's worth it. It's handmade. But I guess it would be more special if I bought it in person as well. Yeah, pull up Mao for, oh, was that a doorbuster as well? I thought I saw that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oof. If that was a doorbuster last year, then I would have been all over that. But yeah, I am like, I guess I look at my precious girls and I have a big dress up video that I'm preparing right now. And I just want to play with all of my pull-ups as much as I can. Of course, some are going to relentlessly stay on display. Like, I don't think I'll ever restyle Bouqueton, and I'll never restyle Margaret. Dylan, I got Jean from Dylan again. And I said, Dylan and I were talking, and I said, you know, I'm never gonna restyle Jean probably, but she has such an iconic face and her eye chips, and I was like, oh, she might look so cute in another outfit. But there's like some girls that I just don't think. I totally haven't showed you Pikachu yet, but like Margaret, Jean, Le Robert, Merle, Yua, Bouqueton, and Nanette. Obviously, the anime dolls, with the exception of maybe Uranus, because I stan Uranus and I really want to like dress them up in other outfits. I was thinking of restyling Shinku because I think Shinku's face up is it's just so pretty, and the highlighting and everything in her face up is so pretty, and like her wig is precarious and I'm scared of her wig. But Rosliata, I was thinking I really wanted to restyle. I think I don't know. I don't know. But I feel like these four girls for sure, I'm sus. So I did move a bunch of girls around on a side note. Like these four before were like over here, and I moved them over here. And these four were like lower, and I like moved them up. So like this shelf is like over here, right? Like this is the eye height. So these ones are kind of, I guess we would call this in retail, like if this was a shop, if this room was a store. This is my retail coming through, my merchandise manager coming through. This would be called prime real estate, is like this shelf right over here, because it's eye level. This is prime real estate. This. Up here is kind of like, I don't know. And then down here is kind of like, so I feel like the anime dolls are always going to stay on prime real estate in the corner, because I have like my little fairy lights over there, and I really like that backdrop. You're going to Japan in March. So we're planning, it's not set in stone yet, but we're planning to go end of March, last week of March, first week or 2 weeks of April. We'll see. Cherry blossom season. It's hard not seeing your partner for 6 whole months. Yeah. And spending, yeah, you gotta, you know what? Vlogging my saving journey has really been helping. So I mapped it out. It's like, 140 days, which is 4 months from now, which is like November, December, January, February, right? So that's 4 months. I was thinking in February would be the time to book the flight for March, April. And so up until now, till the end of February, that is the spending diet, not spending any money on my otaku related habits and dolls and doll stuff. If I do want doll stuff, I have to sell manga or doll stuff. And so that's the rule. And so I've been documenting, like I documented the first 5 days, and then it was kind of like day 7 out of 140, then it was like day 12. And so you might not document every single day, but if you kind of just try to document it as much as you can, it's been helping me. I feel like my goal is very clear. Spotlighting the dolls. Yeah, they're on the spotlight. Those are the spotlight shelves, I guess you could also say. Ooh, yeah. I'm definitely gonna approach, I'll definitely live stream a lot more from Japan, and I'll definitely post a lot more while I am out there, like, because I found what had happened was I was just so overwhelmed by being there at all, and I filmed everything we did. I have so much content on my phone that I never even shared on my channel yet because it's just there's so much to go through. So I'll definitely be making more content when I'm out there, and I'm still working on getting through the content that I already have on my phone. It's just I never really know what I should be making content for, like what people are really looking to look at, but also I kind of want to make content on like what I'm inspired to do that week as well. So circling back. Yeah, Jean has such a cute outfit. She's like that little, I think you were saying she's like a Hogwarts girl, and her eye chips are incredible. So I don't know, somebody wrote in the formerly Emoji Crush Facebook group that once you take a doll out of their stock, so once you take a pull-up doll out of their stock, eye chips or their outfit, they kind of change, and I do agree with that. When are you planning to go? Not till next year, not till end of March, beginning of April is the plan, is the plan. Yeah, a live stream in Japan would be really sick. Of course, I would have to really respect, like, because people in Japan really don't want to be, like, they really keep to themselves, and a lot of areas don't want you to live stream or don't even want you to record. So, it would be more so like, you know, as long as I'm not disrupting anybody's comfort level, then I could. But yeah, let me go back to it's holding on to him forever. So this is Pokemon for You collection. Pokemon for You. And this is a Pikachu that was only available in a crane machine. So you could only get this Pikachu winning it in a crane machine. And he is more of a they are more of like a pastel yellow. And then the plush itself is like really, the fibers are a little bit longer. It's like really soft. And then this is his face. And I just thought that this Pikachu's face was the cutest face ever. And I was on the hunt for a Pikachu plushie, and this was the one. And even his blush, it's kind of like painted on, and it's like also kind of pastel. And yeah, I fell in love with him. So this is my Pikachu plushie. Oop. I actually bought a little Pikachu plushie, but my son was so obsessed with it and wanted it. I'll show you. I'll go grab that really quick. That one's really cute too. So, but that one's not mine. That one belongs to my little one. I originally did get this plushie for myself, but um, he's also very cute. He's from they kept the tag on this one. He's like from a special, I think he's like a spring release. He has this really cute tag here as well. Oh, girlish. It says girlish Pikachu. Yeah, but I don't know. There was just something about this Pikachu's face. You know? They're both cute. But my Pikachu is my favorite Pikachu. Yeah. My son actually has a girl Pikachu based on the tail. Oh, the one that I just... Hold on. Wait. We're getting some Poke knowledge here. Does this mean female Pikachu? The small one, a heart tail, is a girl Pikachu. Is this a heart tail? Let's go. Oh. Is it? I mean, it is different from this one. But I feel like this little bow is almost kind of like a dead giveaway as well, right? So I have up here Pikachu, and I only have a few plushies up here. I have one Squishmallow down over there, which I've thought about selling time and time again. But I was surprised with this. I like saw it at Costco, and then I didn't get it, and then I was surprised with it, and that memory is like in my heart. So like that's part of the reason why. And I'm not a Squishmallow fan. I like the little ones. I think the little ones are really cute for dolls, but I haven't bought purchased any. And I don't have any kind of affinity towards Squishmallows like as a whole. I don't really feel much when I see them. My son has a few, and I think they're really cute. But I don't know, this one, this mouth, I really like the Squishmallows that have this little smile, and yeah. Actually, it was so cuddly. And yeah, I feel like this Squishmallow would be really cute on the little couch that I was thinking of putting in the corner of this room. At least that's how they make the way to tell if it is a girl or boy gender for Pikachu. Aw, in the show, game, and the merchandise. Pokemon 101. Oh, hey. I just am like, I gotta show you guys this. Did Buddy show up yet? Really? Weird. This is a new Pokemon. So right now at McDonald's, the Happy Meals have Pokemon cards. And the Happy Meal boxes are Pikachu. And so we went, and I got lucky. My Happy Meal had 2 packs of Pokemon cards. So my kid was ecstatic because he had 3 packs of Pokemon cards to open up. And this is a new Pokemon, Tandemaus. How cute. And my kid is so mean. I was like, oh, that's so cute. I love them. He's 11. He was like, do you want it? And I'm like, oh, really? And he was like, then he totally regretted. He regretted. He was like, no. It was actually kind of funny, but I actually was like a little bit, I was surprised because he ain't never given me anything. I don't think I would ever own a Squishmallow myself. They're very soft, like the texture of the fabric, very soft. So I think that this Squishmallow is really cute. And we have an orange fox, and its mouth and its face. There's something about its face and its mouth that I think is really cute too, but I don't particularly enjoy the other styles of Squishmallows. It's just a personal preference. Let me put this back. If he notices that the card is missing, he's gonna say he's gonna say something. So I want to show you guys right now. I just feel called. My very first pull-up doll that I ever got. And you know what? I'm so glad that I moved her up to eye level, because she was actually previously, for the longest time, she was in this place right over here. And she hasn't been at eye level for a really long time. And so now she is. Oh, I'm so sorry, Prunella. I'm so sorry about that. Let me give you back your calico critter. But yeah, my very first pull-up doll was Kirsch. And she was presented to me exactly like this, but I added the headband and the calico critter. So this is like a pull-up outfit selection that you could get from Groove at one point. It was actually still available for purchase when I got this doll. And I haven't actually ever taken off this cardigan, but it's really cute. It's got these rosettes. And then this is a dress. And it's even got some beadwork in between, kind of this like ruffle, or what is that called? Taffeta. And then this is a detachable belt. She's got no panties, I'm so sorry. And it came with these shoes too, I believe. So I do have her stock outfit. A little bit of this part of her wig came out, but her wig is actually in really good condition. And my friend, well, we actually don't talk anymore, unfortunately, but she made this headband. And I really love her face up. She's got such a clean and simple face up. She doesn't have a lot of eye makeup. And I know she's an earlier release. She's really sweet eyebrows. But she actually has a bit of pink pearlescent eyeshadow. You can kind of see it if I go like this. I've seen her restyled on social media. And she also has like kind of these stained lips that kind of remind me of like Korean makeup. And she has like these stained, kind of somewhat of like a maraschino cherry colored lips. And yeah, you know, I feel like she's been underappreciated. My heart is like, oh, my heart is, oh, she's just so special. I'm so glad I got her back up at eye level. And yeah. I think you can definitely enjoy this hobby and just have like 5 really special dolls. Like I think about these doll collectors that I see on Instagram, and I've talked about this, and they have like $5 or $7, and the photography is so amazing. And I guess it's kind of like one of those things where you really need to decide like the balance of like what you like in the hobby, because you can have a bunch of dolls and not that many accessories, but then you could have a few dolls, a lot of clothes and accessories. I think about these ball jointed doll collectors that have like 2 or 3 ball jointed dolls, but they really invest money in these amazing garments. They have a really expensive, high quality camera. They really take the time and effort to execute a fantastic photo of their super Dolphy, and then a week later they change that super Dolphy's wig and outfit, or like a Lutz doll, and have a completely different backdrop. And that's such an art form that I really respect. And it's kind of like somebody commented on a video and was like, I like having a lot of dolls. and I like playing with them. I like buying new ones. I like selling old ones. And that's what I like about the hobby. But my partner, and this is a two um, males who collect dolls, and I really liked hearing this perspective because, you know, he was saying, oh, I like that aspect, but my partner likes displaying them mainly and just having them on display. And so I don't know. I like it all. I like putting them on display. I like photographing them, customizing them, painting them. I don't know if there's one that brings me more joy than the other. Definitely seeing all the different kinds kind of, there is a lot of joy there as well. I'm not that good at doll photography yet. I think I have to invest a little bit more time and energy to it to kind of like get a deeper sense of fulfillment in it. The one that started it all, her name is Kirsch, Kirschche. I think it's great owning fewer dolls. I had about 30 pull-ups at one point, but I've downsized it to 6 and it makes me appreciate them a lot more. Wow, that's quite the downsize. And yeah, I totally agree with that. I feel like there's definitely just kind of a lack of play that some of these girls get by having so many. So, oh, I definitely want to offload some dolls to raise some money. I would like to have, I guess if I was kind of a priority sequence of like things, is to kind of redecorate this room a bit more and get a better camera and invest in a stop motion animation software. That is a skill that I really want to learn. Um, I think it would be more beneficial to learn before learning Japanese. I know learning Japanese, and Nish the elf probably can speak to this. It's such a challenging feat. It takes a lot of time to really land it. They say you could be studying Japanese for, you know, 5 hours a day for 10 years and still really be learning it after that. So Kia, yeah, she's a great doll. Her outfit's really cute. Her stock outfit's really special to me. Um, and I haven't seen her in her stock outfit in my own collection. Or maybe I did dress her once. Did I have to look through my... Oh, no, no, no. I put a different doll in Kirsch's stock. But yeah, she's really, really great. So yeah, I told my friend that I would get to her divorce party around 9, and it's 8:23 right now, so probably should drink some water and get ready to go to that. I don't know what are you guys all up to this weekend? What's everybody's goals? It's Thanksgiving, American Thanksgiving, so let's have a gratitude train. Let's have a gratitude train before I part ways. Thank you all for coming out and chatting and socializing with me. I always look forward to it. Actually, it's very, very fulfilling for me, and I appreciate your presence. So I guess that's one thing I'm very grateful for. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for my collection. I'm so grateful for it. Oh, I know I'm very fortunate and lucky, and that I've worked hard for it as well. So I can pat myself on the back. And I guess one more thing I'm grateful for is I'm grateful for bad feelings. I've had some bad feelings. Like I worked my first, long story short, I worked my first shift at the clubs. I haven't worked there in 9 months. And somebody gave me like a really bad vibe, like a hateful death stare, and they meant it to like hurt me. It was like one of those, like it was really harsh. And she was much younger than me. She's Asian, really beautiful girl, and I felt so like intimidated. Honey, can you go see if there's somebody at the front door for that cart? Because I just got a message on Instagram or Facebook. I'm selling this cart. It's like a rolling cart. I didn't need it. But I'm grateful for those bad feelings. Like I felt really bullied and that like I was kind of tearing up earlier, but I'm grateful that I can feel those feelings because like it was the opposite of what I initially felt was like hostile and I wanted to go confront her, but I let it go. And you know, contrast gives you color. And so I'm grateful that sometimes I feel a little bit down or I feel a little bit bland or I feel a little bit blah because that is a part of being human. And then when I feel good, in contrast to that, it there is a contrast, and that's what we're here to do is like feel. We're here to suffer. And so I'm grateful for all the feels, good and bad. Decorate the house. Yes, that'll be my first thing. I love collecting dolls too. I want to downsize my doll collection. Thank you. I'm going to try my best to have fun. I know I will. I'm grateful for my family. Yes, family is like, ooh, especially with what's going on in the world with the wars and people. Oh, I could get emotional. Losing family members. It's like, ooh, we're very lucky. We're very lucky. If you're in North America, if you're in a country that is not ridden with war, you know, we're lucky. There's bigger stuff going on sometimes than kind of like our own day-to-day drama, which is still important for us to process. But yeah, Cabbage Patch, Calico Cabbage Patches, and it's time to downsize and totally 100% agree so that I can spend more time with them. Yeah, so I think like it's also important to because I remember Angie was talking about it on her live stream on Instagram, and she really regretted parting ways with some of the things that she regretted with and ended up getting them back into her life. But she had that anxiety where she was like, I just need to like have a purge, and sometimes we get that as well. And so I felt that in the beginning, but then I was getting really emotional and stressed out thinking about purging, and so I was just like taking my time. And I think when you're downsizing, it's good to just take your time and not to rush it because it can be really emotional, and just have some like bullet points of like why you're parting ways with this, and to just feel it. It's like, you know, do I really want to part ways with this, and just like feel it in your body and your bones. I'm grateful for my family, financial situation, pets, and the state of my mental health at the moment. Yeah, it's mental health, mental wellness advocacy is so important. And I came across a small creator's content, and they were creating content around like gaming and like desk setups and like a lot of gaming. And in their bio, it was like mental health advocate. And I really liked that because although they didn't post a lot of content about mental health, um, I think it's content that we can never ever consume enough of. And it's great for everyone and anyone to make it common knowledge that A, everyone goes through mental health fluctuations. B, nobody is alone. Nowadays with the internet and just like this you know, World Wide Web, like the vastness of www, and um, you know, sometimes you do need to feel like you are alone though, so it's good to clock time in that. But yeah, maybe I'll add mental health advocate to my YouTube bio. I just felt like even though they didn't have content around it, just seeing that made me feel like, oh, that person's an advocate for something that I go through and I need, and I'm gonna thank you. Thank you for that. Some people aren't, right? And that's cool. They're just kind of like doing their thing, living their lives. Um, and they're not trying to be a mental health advocate. But I think I know for sure, like for me, and I just want to throw that out there to anyone who ever watch, anyone who happens to come across this video. I know maybe you've never met me in real life, you don't know anything about me, but if you ever need anyone to talk to about anything at all, my Instagram is Doll Street Journal, Veronica the Witch. There's my comment section, there's Pull-Up Palace. You could message me anytime and just, hey, I can you talk? Like, I was wondering if I could talk to you about something. I need someone to talk to right now. And you'd be surprised at how many people are willing like to hear you out if you said that to someone, but you could say that to me. I'm just throwing it out there. Yes, take time. Oh, thank you, Monica. That's a reflection of energy. Your sweetness is reflecting my sweetness. I just try to be like, I'm trying. I'm trying to be real, and I'm always trying every day to like hold space, and of course also for myself. So it always comes down to that. You do have to hold space for yourself no matter what, but it's not hard to hold space for each other. And you got to hold yourself first, but also too, once you've held yourself and you're grounded, it wouldn't be so bad to check in with even a family member and see how they're doing. Um, and so especially during this time, like Thanksgiving and the holidays, is kind of like, is there anyone in your life that's a family member that you might want to check in with? That's also something too that I've been, you know, it's like, don't beat yourself up over it and don't pressure yourself. You have to take care of yourself first. But remember, that can also be symbiotic. You text your parent, you text your friend, you're like, hey, we haven't, you text a cousin, it's like, hey, we haven't talked in a while. I just wanted to like shout out, hey, hope you're doing well. And yeah, I would love to hear something from you. And hopefully one day we can like have all this family in the States. I used to see every single year. I have other priorities now with my money, and I want to go back to Japan and all that. But it's like, or you can even just think of somebody. This is cool too. Like, you actually don't even need to talk to that person. You could just send like a mental wave, like a positive wave of energy to anyone. And it's my belief that they'll get it. I mean, that might be just some woo-woo stuff and you're like, who's this witchy girl talking about that? But I firmly believe that if you want to send a message to someone that you love, maybe it's somebody you've cut ties with, somebody maybe who even hurt you in the past and you're just moving on, but you just want to send them like a positive wave of energy, you can do that without even saying anything to them. So that thought process is like really powerful. And, you know, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much for you to just say, hey, or just visualizing, also visualizing someone, like if somebody's going through something, sometimes I'll just say, I visualize you smiling and happy and healthy, and that's the vision I have for you right now in this space. All the various cultures, the beauty and value of it all. Yes. I love the doll community. On a side note, I'm like always tangenting. I can't get away from you guys. I don't want to go to the real world. I just want to stay in my stream world with you guys. The doll community is so vast. Like the Spanish doll community, wow, like TikTok and anime. I always see so much anime memes and TikTok in like Portuguese or Spanish. And then the pull-up doll community, there's so many like Swedish people, French people, and then obviously Japanese, Korean, and it's like so cool to see all of these different hashtags with the different characters. It really makes me feel like, oh yeah, I'm a part of something that's just like so big and like it's bigger than me. And it's this like community that's worldwide. Thank you. I know Dylan's helping me get to my friend's divorce party. She's incredible. She migrated here from Europe, knew nobody, came into the pole studio, is just heart of gold of a woman. And yeah, just like made friends with everybody. And she's one of the best people I've ever met. So I should go and give her my energy and enjoy her presence. So thank you all and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I'll be back next Friday at 7:30 again. And yeah, I'm going to probably live stream every Friday until the end of the year, and obviously take some time off for the holiday and then kind of like reassess that schedule ongoing and try to kind of pizzazz up the vibe. I also am doing like playing dolls with 100 different people And so that could be online as well through like a Skype. So if you're interested in that, if you want to play dolls with me over Skype, it would be like a 20-minute session. Just hit me up on social media and let me know, and we can schedule that in because I would love to play dolls with you over a FaceTime. We can be some Instagramming. Yeah, I will see you on Instagram, Dylan. Thank you all for your positivity and happy Thanksgiving to the Americans, to those who are celebrating Thanksgiving, and also holding space to, some of those heavier vibrations that are associated with this holiday or this time as well, and not discrediting some of the kind of like suffering and strife that has occurred as well. So just holding space for that and holding space for gratitude. Enjoy playing with your dolls, and thank you for the Instagram love again. I will be looking at your manga posts and your doll posts. And if you have your otaku collections on social media, hit me up through a DM. I will follow you back. I will engage with your account. I love engaging with weeby stuff on the internet and resharing and liking and all that. I'm like so about that. So let me know what your stuff is and see you. I'm always saying goodbye for like a good 20 minutes, but